playing for Woody, I mean, that had to be. What was the difference between Woody and Earl style wise, or were they both kind of? Because Earl was kind of a disciple of Woody's, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He tried to be Woody, I think, a little bit. Woody was just such an icon, and he was such a great man. The thing that stands out about Woody to me is, he cared for his players. He was so intense and so uh, competitive, but he cared about his players. He cared about your grades. He cared about your family. And of course, he wanted you to perform on the football field. And so that's why guys would, run through the wall for him because you just knew he cared about you. And yeah, he was just a great man. Yeah, I'll never forget that game, that day, that flight, everything about it. I was the intended receiver. Keith Jackson was doing the play-by-play, and
Hmm.
I was in the end zone, wide open, and of course Art threw it to the middle guard. The guy got tackled on our sideline. Woody grabbed him and punched him, and so yeah, Woody came in the locker room after the game and talked to us and told a very interesting story about what happened there, and then uh, you know we got on the plane, flew back to Columbus. Woody gets up on the intercom of the plane and says, "Hey, I'm sorry to announce I'm no longer the head coach at Ohio State football." And we all sat on the plane. We were in shock, and no one said a word. Woody got off, and nobody got up. We just sat in our seats. And after about an hour, I think one guy stood up, and we just started filing out. So it was a shock. Um, it was a shock for sure.